At this hour, we still have a threat from North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un hanging over us. He said, as you may know, the U.S. was getting a Christmas gift. Molly Hunter is with us now. Molly, Christmas has come and gone. No gift yet. What can you tell us today?
Hey, Chris, that's right. So we still wait. And that kind of deadline that North Korea set was the end of the year. So there are still a few more days left in the year, of course, but nothing yesterday, nothing so far today. Just as a sign of how jumpy everyone is, actually earlier today, a Japanese news outlet, a very credible Japanese news outlet, came out with a tweet saying that some kind of launch had happened. They quickly deleted it, but everyone is watching and waiting, Chris. South Korean media is reporting that 4 U.S. spy planes flew over the South Korean peninsula. Not once, but twice this week. The Pentagon has not commented. And our allies in South Korea, the defense spokesman, held a press conference earlier today saying that the U.S. and South Korea are continuously monitoring and tracking all North Korean movements. We know, of course, from U.S. military and intelligence officials, they are also tracking North Korean activity very, very closely, as they have been for the last couple of days. So at this point, Chris, I think everyone is still postured, waiting, watching to see if anything happens in coming days.
And the question is, what is anything, right? The president kind of was dismissive of the threat. And he said, well, maybe I'm going to get a nice vase. Maybe some people were saying he thought he was going to get another one of those adoring letters that he calls beautiful letters. But in reality, what's the major concern out there? And from where in particular? I know that China, for example, has said the United States needs to come to some sort of an agreement with the North Koreans and get denuclearization back on the table.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.